Why is belief a bad thing? Why is it so bad to believe?
I never said belief was bad.
Okay, all right, but you did imply.
No, it's when that belief is weaponized as either knowledge or concrete.
All right, I do understand to a point.
But what's wrong with having a knowledge of something? Why is it so wrong to have a concrete belief, to be secure in belief, to know something in your soul? It's no longer a belief then. It's literally claiming that you have ultimate knowledge. That is a pretty steep claim. That's where belief, which is meant to be individual, gets out of control. But coming to a concrete decision, a knowledge within yourself, that's not a bad thing. But there's a big difference between concrete and confidence. You can be confident in yourself. You can be confident in your belief while still keeping yourself in check. Knowing that that belief is not ultimate truth, that is only coming through your experience.
But there are things that are factual, that we know, several
And
things.
I disagree. You do not know that. You believe it. It is a very strong belief, and that's beautiful. But I know what I know. Here's where we cross the line over and over.
Okay.
And it's concrete. There's no wiggle room. This is how it is.
Yeah, I disagree.
And I abhor religion because of that. What is your beef with religion? It's not just within religion.
What about science?
Even science. Yes, even science. I do criticize, and rightly so. And a good scientist, a true scientist, will tell you that the pursuit is constant, never ending, out to prove themselves wrong, not to prove themselves right. And that's the biggest difference with religion and science.
Okay, I see what you're trying to do. I see what you're saying.
We know next to nothing.
We know a ton.
We know a ton. We don't know. We do know. We do know
A lot of things.
We don't know. We don't
Okay.
know.
I know that's a tree.
No, that is not a tree.
Oh, you gotta be kidding
That's
me.
what we call a tree. We call it
all
that.
right. I see where you're going with this.
But every single culture, every single language that looks at that, yes, will describe essentially the same thing. Yes. Cultures, languages all describe similar things throughout the world. But my point here is that organism existed as it is, as it was before we came along and slapped a label on it and said, that is a tree.
Because it's a tree that
It's beyond what we call it. And that applies to everything. Our very words, our very identifications of things, starting out as tools to try to help us understand this mystery around us, has now become the answer. But we still put ourselves above and we separate everything. Every single thing. We're separate from it. Even science delves into this, and we've lost touch with our very nature, and we're going to keep losing touch with it until we wake up.